Hi, my name's Flossie Park, and I've been practicing yoga about 30 years, teaching yoga about 20. So that's a lot of evolutions, revolutions around the sun, a lot of life experiences. And yet, I don't really consider myself a teacher anymore. I consider myself that I share what I have come to understand about life and evolution. And I share it through the practice of yoga. Because yoga is really the study of the self, through the self, to the higher self. And that's the journey. So whether it be yoga classes or yoga teacher trainings, I see myself as pointing the students inward so they can really come to this place of awareness of what is. Because it's not about enlightenment or how enlightened you are, it is how aware are you. So through these practices, the students go inside and they actually can discover themselves. They study themselves, hopefully in a sometimes wonderful way, joyous way. What they do discover sometimes is what I call the BS, which is the belief systems that you've taken on, which give you this limitation. And so the practices that we do at the Soul of Yoga help to break those boundaries that we've taken on, this BS. Some of the things that I teach are a sacred movement class, which I just love the joy of moving. I love this physical being as an expression of the spiritual, and I love just moving and moving in these asana practices. I also teach more gentle classes, yin and restorative, because I feel that life is so crazy and we are so distracted and overstimulated that we need to stop. We need to stop this insanity of just a mouse on the wheel. So those are the yoga classes that I teach, and my passion is also the yoga teacher training, the 200-hour Hatha yoga teacher training. I've been doing it for a long time and graduated a lot of students, and every student stays in my heart. But again, it is about me pointing inward to them and empowering them to be who they are and not who they think they should be, because that's part of the BS. And it's about them stepping into the fullness of who they are to go out into the world to make a difference. And so that's how I view the yoga teacher training. And also another thing that we're doing now is called the Feminine Mystics, which I'm very excited about. I do it with my sister, and it's taken on a life of its own. Trish and I had this idea, and all of a sudden it's far beyond what we ever could conceive of, and that's how you know it's got its own purpose. And so you just show up. My philosophy at the Soul, and for my life, and all my students know this is how I end a lot of classes, is I say, as above, so below. As within, so without. We create our reality, and yoga is one of the tools to do that. So be it.